What's up, gang? Happy New Year. This video is a little bit last minute. It's Friday. This is going out this Friday. I know I can't start the year off on weekly videos and not give you a first video. So we're just gonna do an unboxing of all this good stuff down here. Go over a quick plan for the RX7. This will be a quick video. Let's get into it. I'm gonna take this stuff and put it in the back here in a second, but this is the JP3 rear battery kit. This is the Pettit Racing intercooler kit that takes place of all this goodness. And then here is a JP3 Motorsport fuel filter relocation kit, some more of the intercooler kit, and the amp setup that I will be putting in it. So let's move these things to its proper places and unbox them. All right, let's start with the JP3 rear battery kit. We are in the rear where everything will get placed. It actually goes underneath here. I'll do a full video on how that ends up getting put in, and should be very easy. I'm very excited for it. But look at this very, very incredibly small anti-grav battery. I can't believe that this is gonna run this car. I already thought that the go-kart battery, not the go-kart, golf cart battery I had was small. This is insane. As a comparison, let me show you the anti-grav that's in the IS. So this is the anti-grav that's in the IS. That's a big beefy setup. It's also an expensive boy. And that thing, you know, that thing's done nothing good for me. Look at the tiniest of this. Just give you a quick little, look at that. That's crazy. Love anti-grav. Now I run it in both cars, so that is a solid setup. So that's the battery. Battery actually gets placed in this very nice bracket here. Just unboxing this so you can see the quality, but this is really nice stuff. I really like JP3. It's not super cheap, but I mean, for what they're doing, it's very useful, OEM plus, and I really like the look and feel. So that'll end up getting housed in there, so you'll never actually see a thing. I have HKS carpets on the way, the nice like black and white ones, so that'll cover, because this is a touring, so this is where all the Bose system used to go. But that'll cover all of that. I'm gonna put the battery under here, and then I'm gonna put the amp under there somewhere, hide it all really nicely. Has this nice 200 amp breaker switch, bus switch, there we go. So that's nice. It's got the wiring for just the battery, but it does not have the battery wire from the trunk to the front, so I'll have to actually supply that. That's easy enough, I'll find it. So I'll do a quick little video on that next. Then this over here is the relocation kit for the fuel filter, and I'll go through, you know, how well that installs and all that next. This is also JP3, again, same quality stuff. I'm not going to open it because I don't want to lose some screws, but leaving that back there because it's technically right under there somewhere. So let's move on to the next thing. All right, so the Pettit Racing intercooler kit. Now this thing is plagued by this front mount. It's just not the right setup for it. It's got a coil end flow. That actually blocks all the air that's trying to get to this radiator setup, and this thing gets hot too quick. So this setup is actually officially for sale. I'm gonna pull this apart here this week, and I'll take videos of it along the way. And it will be replaced by this beautiful intercooler setup. And I can show you a picture of what it looks like there. So yeah, so that's what it looks like when it's in the bay. And this will actually get housed and put in the suction area, so that something like that, I think it goes like that, so that it gives direct air. It's got rubberized, so hopefully no air will be lost going to it. So that'll be a nice setup. The intercooler is very nice core, big, large, takes the place obviously of that battery. That battery is a lawnmower battery that I was running in the meantime. While this happens, I've actually got something going on, like a leak off the turbo. One of the lines must have came off, and then I also have one of the solenoids, this boost solenoid's failing, so the second turbo's not coming on. So the intake manifold is going to come off. So while that's off, I'll be powder coating the intake manifold, the elbow, the new piping, the intercooler, the intake pipes, and whatever else I can grab in here. So I'll show you a couple colors that I'm going to try. And yeah, so that looks pretty good. More JP3 goodies. This just condenses this solenoid relay bracket to a smaller setup, and it's like black, so it's cheap. Might as well grab it. And then this is the post that will replace the battery up front. So the battery will then have just be condensed down to this just post, so that I can actually pull power off that if I ever need to up front. And yeah. So that is the Pettit Racing duct, intercooler, you know, all your parts and zip ties and some hoses. Obviously, I'll have a video of how that goes together next. And then here's more hoses and stuff. Now, one of these is a 45-degree hose that comes off. I actually don't want to run that. We're going to have Scott modify one of these pipes to better fit that. We'll see how this fits. I'll have to end up actually putting the blow-up valve off of the piping as well, so Scott will do some welding. I'm also going to powder coat the blow-off valve, but yeah. Yep, that's a quick little rundown of what you can expect to see on the FD over the next couple of weeks. We're going in kind of hard. I'm getting really excited. Make this thing really efficient for this year, use it, and then next year when it's time, pull the motor, bring it down to Pettit, send the car to go get painted, bay, whole thing, interior. It's gonna be great. Build is commencing. This is phase 1 of the FD build. Very excited. So yeah, stay tuned for that. And then I'll also be putting a diff in this thing this week so we can start ripping in that thing again. So yeah, we're in action, baby. Happy 2025. See y'all next week. Peace.